that was the theme, was cannibalism, and I called it dinner and a movie. It was hilarious. Hey, everybody, we're live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is MCU Mondays right here on Feast of Fandoms. I am your host, David. With me, as always, are my co-hosts, Debbie. Debbie, how are you this evening?
I'm a little chilled right now.
Must be nice.
Every week, she just throws it in her face.
Yeah. What's chilled?
The high was only 68, and I don't even know what it is now.
What's that? We don't even get that in December.
Right? Well, that's like Indiana weather. I'm seriously waiting for Indian summer to hit, where we'll be. It's 60 right now, but the low is 53.
I think it's still in the 90s here right now.
Yeah, I think it still is like right now at 8:30 at night. Yeah. It's still in the 90s.
Yeah. We'll get hit with Indian summer and we'll be all sweltering again. It happens.
It'll put Debbie in a bad mood for every show,
I found it funny that I saw a clip of somebody on it was TikTok or YouTube or something, but they were talking about, this climate change is horrible. Some of these, and this was like a legit, like a news broadcast or something like that. Some of these cities are experiencing record heat, blah, 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 blah. You've got places like New York and Indiana and stuff like that. And they're reaching highs up into the 90s and everything. And then somebody flashed on and said, it's summer. That happened. That's not climate change. That's just the season.
It's a bit of a heat wave that's crossing the nation.
Some summers are better than others. In other summers, like this summer, has sucked not because it was in the 90s, because 90s could be nice if there's a nice breeze, but man, you add in that freaking humidity and it is miserable. Or the corn sweat that they're calling it now.
We always have a breeze. Corn sweat. He played Superman.
It makes it no. The corn, it gets so hot and humid that the corn, because we're known for cornfields, makes the corn sweat, and it makes it more humid, and that happened this summer.
See, down here we have breezes, but they're like Terminator 2 kind of breeze. It's hot.
It's like imagine opening,
the oven door.
No, not even that. Imagine the heat from your oven, like you're opening the oven door and there's that heat, but then it's blowing in your face like you've got your hair dryer on, and it's like that. All right,
yeah.
To where it's just, it's the wind stings.
Yeah.
Well, it sucks when you have the air conditioning on. You're in the middle of summer, right? I take super hot showers, like most women do. The lava, it's lava level. But then you get out of the shower and you're just dripping in sweat. It's just sweat. You're trying to do.
Got to shower again after that.
I don't do hardly makeup anymore, but on the rare occasion I do. It's just, you're trying to put on your makeup even after you've been out of the bathroom for a while, and you go back to do your hair and that, and you're sitting there trying to do your makeup and you're just sweating through it with the air conditioning on. And I'm like, the hell, why do I even bother? Which is why I don't bother anymore.
Andrew, I've quit bothering with my makeup too.
I was going to say, I think I got to quit bothering with mine too. It's just not fun.
Yeah, I very rarely wear makeup anymore.
Yeah, me too.
She wears makeup as often as I wear a hoodie down here.
now you laugh about that, but
I am guilty of wearing hoodies. Yeah,
Luke, and I think Luke is kind of growing up a little bit, and so he's not quite as bad as he used to be. But he was. It'd be like June and July, and he'd be wearing a hoodie. And it's like, what are you doing? It's 100 and something degrees out here. What are you doing?
Cool.
What are you? Yeah, I guess that's the only thing I can think.
Well, I'd take that statement back then.
So anyway, what do we got tonight? We're talking about. Oh, I forgot Andrew. Andrew's here today. forgot we
And
got
we
into
went
the
on a
weather
5-minute
thing,
rant. It's
and
fine.
there he
I'm
is.
just
Yeah.
down here. I'm actually the backstage producer. I don't know how I ended up on the show.
Whatever. Whoever.
Andrew, I'm not even going to ask how the weather is down there because I already know. You've already been complaining about it, so it don't count.
Well, I was going to do a counter joke to your statement that you said when we went live. I was going to say you had me at dinner, but too much time has passed, so
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't sound funny anymore. But I didn't want to just waste that brain power, so I had to at least say it.
We're talking about Jessica Jones. God, what a great episode! This
was brutal.
I forgot
Yeah.
how good this season was. This season, just alone this season. I mean, the series I really liked, but this season alone was just, I forgot. Man, so good, so good.
I tell you what, watching it, and I'm thinking, this is Dexter level brutal. And then I found out the person, I think it was the person who wrote the episode, maybe, she wrote for Dexter.
Oh, of course.
So I'm like, well, makes sense.
There you go. But so this one starts off. Of course, if you saw last episode, Jessica had captured Kilgrave. She had him. She was mentally and physically torturing him, and then due to the stupidity of some of our characters in play, there was a lot of stupidity in this one too. I got news for you, but due to the stupidity of some of the characters in play, he managed to escape. And now Jessica's looking for him. And of course, it was the character in question, Trinity, was the one that helped him to escape. And of course, we find out too that she cut the line. She tampered with the line.
She did, but he pretty much used his powers on her to, because she was driving away, and she had a gun on him, and she was like, get away from me, and he's like, throw the gun down, and there goes the gun.
Well, and honestly too, I mean, you said she used his powers on her, which, yes, right there in that instance, but I think, to me, and this backs up a little bit too, it was more the allure of his powers that got her to do what she did. And that's just, she is a horrible, horrible human being.
She is.
She is trying to deal with this ex-wife stuff and basically stiff her ex-wife, meanwhile manipulating the system for her soon-to-be wife. And
Pammy, oh my God, I almost threw up in my mouth when she said that. Pammy, really?
Yeah.
I mean, the taste of bile in my mouth is still there.
Some people like to have nicknames like that, I guess. It's weird, but
but she helps him escape, and I need somebody to take me to a doctor, medical professional, somebody that you trust. And where does she go?
To Wendy's.
Right to she went to Wendy's. They had a hamburger.
We got jokes tonight, folks.
It's funny when David says dad jokes, but when I say dad jokes,
yeah, because you're not a dad. You can't get away with it. That's like Debbie trying to tell a dad joke. Debbie can't do it because she's not a dad.
I don't know dad jokes. I don't know mom jokes. Is there mom jokes?
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Moms aren't funny.
Yeah, they're just stealing dad jokes. Well,
I beg to differ.
I was gonna say sometimes they steal dad jokes, or they try to put a twist on it, and it just ends up sounding like Pammy.
My kids think I'm funny occasionally.
See, we can either. I'm joking, like we freeze.
Yeah, you didn't. I seen you breathing.
I know.
You were blinking.
I was gonna say, like, you're funny.
Your
milk
liquid is still moving too.
Yeah, your milk is moving. Come on,
Your milk
Andrew.
snake's
Your
still
foot.
flossing around. Anyway,
darn.
so of course he gets away. Everybody is they figure out what happened. Like, oh, of course, I'll give you 2 guesses who did it. We all know who did it. And then Jessica's after him. Dad's okay. We find out that Kilgrave is a virus. Well, he's not
It's
a virus.
He put when he talks, he
emanates
puts
a
out
virus.
particles.
Mhm.
Yes.
Kind of like when you sneeze and cough, you don't see it, but there's little particles that come out of your mouth, which is how cold and flu and whatever else you can think of spreads.
Right.
When you don't cover your mouth or whatever.
Wash your hands or
Yes.
Yeah.
So he is a virus.
but
which
that's
is
what
weird.
yeah. That's what his mother and father were working on, was a vaccine, an antidote to the virus. So Kilgrave finds out that so him and what's her name are going to go to the hotel and see if they can't come up with a cure, which is, I was just like,
Trish.
yeah, that part of it, I was like, okay, so you're going to go to a hotel room with this guy who is attempting to cut his heart out, and you're going to create in a hotel room an antivirus based on Jessica's blood. You have no notes to go off of, just what this guy may or may not have remembered from 10 to 15 years ago. I don't buy it. I
The
don't buy
long
it at
shot.
all,
When you're desperate, you go for the long shots.
I guess. It's a Hail Mary is what it was.
Same thing.
But
Hail Mary, long shot.
it seems to have
Full
paid
court,
off.
yeah, full court shot, grand slam.
It's a Grand Slam Stanley Cup. But of course, and they're in the thing, and she's like, "Oh, let me be your hands. I can do stuff for you." And he's watching knives and things like that. She's like, "Focus on me, focus on me." And then the boyfriend shows up.
Debbie's a fan of him, we can tell.
Oh my God.
They had
I hate that man so much.
he burned everything. They had
Evidence.
they had him dead to rights. They had all the evidence that they needed, and they told him as much. The cop told him. He said, "Hey, we've got everything. All we got to do is go catch him now." Okay, let me burn it all down.
Well, not until after he shoots the cop after he tells him where Trish is or whatever.
Yeah.
He had sort of put his gun away. And then as soon as the cop said, they're at the hotel across from whatever, bam, I was not expecting that. And I was like, you son of a bitch.
Thank you for keeping it PG-13.
I was so mad. I was just like, are you kidding me? You freaking idiot. Of course, he's hyped up on whatever his enhancement doctor gave him.
And but then he shows up to Trish too, and he starts to go off on her. Well, he doesn't just, and it's not just her. It's when he finds out who
the guy is.
Oh, you made him. And it's just like, he's going all Red Hulk on him. It's like, slow down there, dude.
Yeah, like I said, it's been eons since I've watched this series, but I'm really hoping that before Jessica can take out Kilgrave, that Kilgrave takes out Simpson.
Oh yeah,
I really want that so bad.
Two birds with one stone kind of scenario for Debbie.
I will say this: Trish actually did something right this time, because when she was okay, let's look at it, Debbie. I'm gonna play devil's advocate for Trish here, just for a minute, because Trish was getting him out of the apartment. She was separating him, and what did she do? She swiped his meds so that she could see what he was on. She swiped his pills, his super pills. So, and he does not seem to know that at this point. It's all good.
Oh, he's gonna be pissed.
Oh yeah, he will. Well, I mean, and we know from the last episode that the red ones apparently make you psychotic, and you've got the red ones to give you the superpowers, but they make you psychotic. That's why you've got to take the white ones with them to
That's why you
level
take the
you
blue
out,
pill. You
and
know?
then you take the blue pill to come back down. So, but anyway, and he's only been taking the red pills. He has not been taking the. But see, I'm wondering too if that's because he was blown up basically, and so I'm wondering if that once that red pill starts wearing off, if his injuries are going to start
Return.
catching up with him, yeah. Or if
One can hope.
or if the red pill is more like it fixed everything. So,
Well, it's probably, I think she said something about speed, so it could be like an adrenaline thing. But it seemed like his injuries had healed too, to a point.
right, because he's still. I mean, his face was still scratched up and everything.
Yeah, I think if he had stayed in the hospital, maybe even just a few days taking those pills, he might have been, fully recovered. But
no, he is dead set that Kilgrave has to go. That's
well,
like
we all agree on that, but he's being stupid about it. There was no reason to kill the cop.
Yeah, or
No
burn all the
reason.
evidence.
Yeah. So yeah, he deserves it.
So
I hope he gets taken out or something.
anyway, so the Kilgrave virus wears off of Dad. Jessica goes back to her apartment / office, and what?
You missed the whole thing with Wendy and
Oh yeah,
the whole point of the episode.
Trinity and.
Oh no! I didn't miss it. I just wanted to get back there because Kilgrave was back there. But yes, you're right. Absolutely, Kilgrave, Wendy, Trinity,
And Pam.
Well, it was weird because Kilgrave starts kind of bonding with Wendy, talking about, how Jessica's betrayed him, blah, 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 blah. And then she's talking about how Trinity's betrayed her and da, 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 da. And, she said something about.
It's like 1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he's like, go at it. Here's a knife. Go at it. I was like, oh.
And she was counting them off too. That was
Yeah.
It was great. I was enjoying it.
How long would it take to do 1,000 cuts? I feel like you'd get tired.
As long as it takes. Depends on if you count slow or if you count fast.
All right.
It
Don't
could
be around
drag out
Debbie
for
when she has
hours
no-
if you want.
Don't be around Debbie when she's got a knife.
Depending on how deep the cuts are, too, you're not going to necessarily kill somebody with 1,000 cuts either. There'll be a bloody mess, but
yeah.
So anyway, so she starts hacking her up, and then what's her name shows up and ruins
Pammy.
everything.
Pammy, get on Pammy.
Although I will say this, she ruined everything, but on the flip side of that coin, she got rid of Trinity's ex-wife problem.
That's her redemption arc right there.
But
The ex-wife is no longer an issue.
I mean, that there was brutal.
Yeah, it was.
Not only did she smack her upside the head with a vase, or I'm not sure
what it.
But then Wendy's head went right into the glass table, and so she's leaning up against the table, and you can just see the blood just pouring out. And I was like, "Oh my god, that's awesome!" I love watching Dexter too, so I'm psychotic.
It's like all the documentaries are like, they all stayed at home alone, had no friends, barely got out of the house, and it always has a cat. You know,
she was always so nice and quiet. I never heard from her.
Yeah, exactly.
Her son was always off to the side. We never see this son. She just always goes, "Oh." I mean, I could be saying, "Hey, mom," right now.
He lives there, but we've never seen him.
Like I could be going,
Norman Bates and stuff, except the roles are reversed.
Right.
Well, I mean, he goes out to get his snacks and supplies and whatever.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Debbie, you aren't just dressing up like your son and going shopping to maintain the appearance.
No.
Talking in his voice.
No. I don't even know where the key to his car is, though. All right. And I don't know how to drive his car because it's one of those.
That's convenient.
Push button thingies.
Oh, yeah.
I'd probably
one of the brakes and things.
Yeah.
It's new technology. It's just.
Yeah. So that was, and then of course Kilgrave gets out of there quick, fast, and in a hurry and he does all of this after he's patched up, of course. And you're right. He's bonding with her, and mainly because it's like he's getting the story, and we as far as that goes, we're getting the other side of the story with the whole ex-wife and Trinity, and basically we're finding out that it's not. We've only had one side of this story at this point. We've only had her side, and you're like, well, what did she do that has pissed her off so much? And now,
she took her to Paris for a 10th anniversary, and what's Trinity doing? She's on the phone the whole time.
Yeah, talking to that. Yeah,
with the client. Supposedly, it's probably Pammy, but
But what I find so interesting about this, and really this plays from the just this past episode. Well, actually, the whole season really is that all of this is coming to a head. It's coming to a culmination, and I love the way that it's playing out because she's doing all of this stuff to.
I'm not gonna get banned.
But she's doing all of this stuff to get her ex-wife out of her life. She's manipulating the system. We've got some issues with her doing jury tampering, and she cut Kilgrave loose, and basically her house of cards now is falling apart, and that's really shown too when she shows up. Her Pammy turns herself in. I'm gonna say Pammy from now on, just to drive y'all nuts. But Pammy turns herself in, and basically she's claiming self-defense. She's like, "Look, here's what happened," and I mean, she's definitely got a good case of it. She walked in on her boss being hacked up by her ex-wife. Blah blah blah. She hit her with a vase, and now the ex-wife is dead.
It's legit. Yeah,
I mean, it's legit. And she walks in there and tells her, don't talk to him, don't say anything, blah 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 blah, and she's like, I see now who you are. She says, I don't want anything to, and the cop even, she says, I want to talk to a lawyer. She goes, you were just talking to your lawyer. She goes, no, she ain't my lawyer. She said she was. She ain't my lawyer. I don't even know this person.
Pam.
Don't even know her.
Smartened up.
Well, and again, like I said, it's showing that she now, because of the choices that she has made to try and cover things, to try and fix things, she now has caused the murder of her ex-wife. She turned Kilgrave loose, and she now has lost her current, well, I say current wife, her fiance. And she's been hacked how many times? I don't remember the number she got up to before the
27.
So she's physically she's injured. So
It was great.
It's just an interesting way of everything falling apart. But Jessica goes home. Oh, and before we get to Kilgrave and Jessica duking it out, because I was kind of wondering on my first view, I was like, where is this going? Because you had I can't even remember his name, the neighbor.
Malcolm.
Yeah. He's helping that girl who had a weird relationship with her brother.
It was gross. I mean, it was really.
It was almost incestuous. It seemed incestuous.
Well, yeah, she was treating him like an infant. You know, well, he can't even tie his shoe without my permission. I'm like, ew, just ew.
It was really gross. But we all know that Malcolm killed him many episodes ago. Or
well,
he didn't.
Kilgrave.
Kilgrave killed him. He just covered it up for Kilgrave, basically.
Yeah, he disposed of the body.
But she's hanging flyers looking for her brother, and he's helping her. And I guess he's finding some kind of therapy with this because he knows what he did. He knows where her brother is.
And he feels guilty for not being able to tell her. Because he wants to tell her. It's just...
Well, and, you know, we've talked many times about people making stupid decisions, and guess what?
Malcolm.
Well, not Malcolm necessarily. Malcolm's fine. It's the sister. And God, she just has one of these faces. I don't know who the actress is, but
she's on The Boys.
She's got one of these faces that I just want to punch her in the face. I don't know why. I just have this urge just to. Ow! Why did you? I don't know. You've got a punchable face.
Anything I've seen her in, she's either totally the bad guy or she's super annoying as a character, not the actress. But yeah, she was in The Walking Dead. She played a really bad character there. She was in The Boys. I'm trying to remember if she's still in The Boys. I think she still is. She played not really secretary. She was kind of a boss person that she couldn't control Homelander or any of them. But yeah, she's played in other things. I've seen her in other things, but she really does a good job playing a villain, especially in The Walking Dead.
I'm trying to find out who she is.
Because I hated her in The Walking Dead.
Colby.
Speaking of Peacemaker, I don't love the second season, the season 2 intro. I don't like it.
Oh, interesting.
I prefer the first season. They could have kept the same song and did a different dance. That was fine, but yeah, I just I didn't like it.
It's growing on me the more that I go back and watch it. I still prefer season 1's intro. But I thought you were going to mention the family-friendly scene that happens about halfway through the episode. Good Lord, I had to go back.
You're talking about the rain scene.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm sitting there going, please, Andrew, do not walk through. Please do not walk through. Wow. Woo!
Yeah.
Okay.
Peacemaker knows some people. I don't know how you get in that friend group, but
Yeah, things were flopping and
it's, I was like, "Mom, don't come in." You know, it's like Peacemaker when I'm watching, and it's him going on adventures, and then Peacemaker when my parents walk in. Now we have the meme because
yeah, that was
Lordy.
woo. So Jessica Jones.
Still a good
Jessica
episode,
Jones.
but
I just figured while you were looking up something, I'd make a little
that
rant
was our
about-
little commercial for the episode.
It was a good episode. It was just
Yeah.
I prefer season 1's intro.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so he's back at Jessica's place. We kind of get a little more insight into their relationship prior to Jessica freeing herself. How she started to kind of break free with the whole she was going to jump off the edge of the building. She was just trying to get away from him. So, what's the point of having an ear if you don't listen to me? Just cut your ears off.
Well, and it was interesting because two different sides of that story. You know, his version was, you know, she kissed him and it was all lovey-dovey, wovey, you know, whatever. And then her version was, you know, she kind of pulled away and why don't you go inside and I'll, you know, clean this up. Of course, he wasn't controlling her at that particular moment. And, you know, she's sitting or standing there on the ledge fantasizing about jumping off
And
and a
riding
white
away on
horse.
a white horse.
Yeah, that was weird. So yeah, two different versions because he's like, that's not how it went, you know, and she was like, I remember everything.
And then of course she shows him the scar where she was about to cut her ear off. And she punches him and knocks him senseless, which is what we have been. She didn't need the drugs. She just needed to punch him and knock him senseless and then tape up his mouth and tape him up. But whilst all of this is going on, what?
No, I'm agreeing with you in what's coming up next because
whilst all of this is going on, they've got their little support group happening. Their Kilgrave survivor support group. And here comes. Wait a minute! I just had her name because I was looking up who the actress was.
well, and this is where Malcolm gets stupid. He blabs everything.
Yeah, well, yeah, he blabs everything, and Robin is her name. Robin. He blabs everything, and she's in the diner listening. And of course she is, because why wouldn't she be? And she gets the. How do I want to put this? She gets the villagers all riled up. They grab their pitchforks and torches.
Well, just the two guys.
Yeah, but still.
Because the two women were like,
yeah,
get away, leave. It was the trendy guy, and then I
even called him you trendy guy.
And the black dude, because evidently they were on edge and they weren't, you know, satisfied with what was going on, and like, hey, at least you got away.
Yeah. But of course, she's all upset at Malcolm too. Malcolm runs to go warn Jessica, hey, they're coming.
And they're right on his heels.
They show up and she's fighting them, and then here comes Robin.
And where did she get a 2x4? Where?
No. Well,
where?
But they were working on her door. You know, they replaced her door, so maybe there was construction.
But that was a big one.
No.
I'm like, I guess there was some construction going on outside too, but I mean, I don't know what floor Jessica lives on, but you know, that was a big piece of wood to try and carry up several flights of stairs.
Anyway, she cracks Jessica on the head, and she runs. Oh my gosh, he's got a prisoner! I was like, oh, you're
He's got a
dumb,
captive. I'm
you
like, you
dumb,
freaking
stupid
idiot.
idiot. She sat there, and they told her in that support group, Jessica is going after him. Jessica is trying to catch him. She's working on it. She's almost there, in her hands. Oh, look, she's got a captive. Did you stop to think maybe that's him? Maybe. Just little tiny chance maybe she got him. But no. We've got to turn Kilgrave loose, and then Jessica blacks out, and you're like, okay, what happened? Well, Jessica finds out that he turned Hope loose too. That was something he told her at his apartment before she knocked him senseless, was that he created a paper trail. DA said, we're going to cut her loose. We have no evidence. We don't have enough evidence, or something along that lines. And Hope said that Hope told Jessica, I'm getting out at this time. Come get me. Come save me, basically. And Jessica wakes up from being cracked in the head. Oh my gosh, it's late. I didn't realize. I forgot. She doesn't care about Kilgrave is escaped at this point. She doesn't care that nobody else is in her apartment again anymore for some reason. She goes to go get Hope. And Hope got released 20 minutes ago. And one of the guards says, you're supposed to go meet at your favorite restaurant. So they show up. There he is with Hope. Oh, but Dad, bring Dad. Bring Dad if you want any hope, or something like that. And
help us,
basically,
Dad. You're our only hope.
Yeah, she's trading Dad for Hope. Now, in the meantime, Dad's finished this
vaccine,
antivirus or whatever. Yeah. So he sprays himself down. They go in there, and of course, there's the black guy and Malcolm and Trendy guy and Robin, and they've all got nooses around their necks, and they're all standing on the bar. And of course, Kilgrave is there with Hope, dining. There's Dad. There's Hope. Hope keeps telling Jessica, just kill him. I know you can't. Just kill him.
Do it.
And honestly, yeah, do it. Honestly, I'm surprised that, because Jessica doesn't know that the evidence is gone. So, and Hope is free at this point. Why wouldn't she just kill him?
And she's got the paperwork.
They've got no more need for Kilgrave at this point. And even if they do, they've got the evidence on tape, which she doesn't know is burned up, but it is. But she doesn't know that. So they got the tape. They've got the paper trail. Hope is out of jail. She's been released. Nothing else. Basically, at this point, Kilgrave doesn't have a leg to stand on. He has and maybe that's why he's got them getting all suicidal and everything, or looking like they're going to be suicidal. I don't know. I'm with Hope on this one. I'm like, you should have killed him. You should have just jumped him and killed him right then and there.
But there's still 3 episodes left. But yes, I agree.
So it was just, I was looking at it going, because I'm sitting there thinking while they're talking, and oh, Dad, and I'm dealing with Dad, and Hope's crying, and everybody take one step forward. I'm like, why doesn't she kill him? They don't need him anymore. Hope's out. She's been cleared. They've got the evidence just in case. Do it. Done. Nothing. We don't need you for anything. We got it. We're good. the situation has been resolved. Let's move on. No, we got 3 more episodes left.
I think she still wants revenge. I mean, she was using Hope as part of an excuse, but I think deep down inside, she wants revenge on Kilgrave. Make him suffer big time.
He took your arm. You wanted revenge. It's only natural.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's but then Hope does the what did I call it? The did you ever see that movie Speed with Keanu Reeves and Jeff Daniels?
Yeah.
What do? You shoot the hostage, remove him from the equation. That's basically what she does. That's what Hope does. She shoots the hostage, only she.
It was herself.
Yeah, she is the hostage. She removes herself from the situation. I have no family left. Everybody has disowned me, and my parents are dead. So she even said, I don't have a home to go back to.
Mm-hmm.
So she stabs herself in the jugular with a broken bottle. And in the meantime, Kilgrave grabs his dad, tells everybody to step forward one more time. So now we've got Hope bleeding out over here. We've got the 4 people over here hanging, and Kilgrave going up the stairs, and only one Jessica. So she helps the people that are hanging first, then jumps down to help Hope, and Hope says, everything's going to be okay. I'm good. Don't worry about it. Now go kill him.
I will.
And there,
great episode.
There the movie ends. There the episode ends. So, avenge me by Krathal's hammer. Shall be avenged.
Never surrender.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Never surrender.
So anyway, yes, an amazing episode. Awesome episode. Trinity's House of Cards has fallen. And I mean, what are your thoughts on the antivirus? Did it work? Because you don't think so?
I think it did at first, but I don't think it was strong enough. Because at first he was able to resist, and then
he kind of grinned, but it was almost, I almost like, to me, I think I would have done the same thing, to where I would have like grinned and said, okay, and then walked over there just to kind of give him that, just to kind of give Kilgrave that air of confidence, like, yeah, you think you're winning, but you know what, you're not. And then you get close to him. And had I been Dad, that knife that Trish had, that I was trying to cut my heart out with earlier, I would have had that in my pocket. Get up close to him, and when he hugs me, he's getting a knife in the freaking back. But
yeah,
what do I know? What do I know?
Yeah, it worked to a point, because when Kilgrave just kind of said, "Dad, come here," kind of in a normal voice, he was pretty much able to resist. But when when he forced his voice, yelling, like, "Dad, no," and then he couldn't. So I think it worked. It just wasn't strong enough. It needed more. They needed more time to work on that vaccine.
The vaccine worked. It just wasn't for that variant. That variant of the flu.
Yeah.
That makes sense to everybody. Everybody got that? Good. We're making this sound all medical and stuff, so we can sound like we know what we're talking about.
You sound like Neil Breen. All these big medical words you're just putting together and phrases.
I need to continue hacking these government files.
Programmable DNA.
Yeah, really great episode. Gory, brutal,
bloody. Yeah.
I'm just hoping that Trinity and Simpson get their just dues.
I think Trinity.
Really do.
Yeah.
Maybe Jessica will be the one that takes them out.
I think Trinity, honestly, I think she's whether you want it that way or not, I think that's where she's at. She's had her dues at this point because she's lost everything. She's got nothing left. So,
Yep.
Anyway, all right. Anything we missed? We good?
Yeah, I think we covered everything.
Nice, awesome,
Good
great
job.
episode. High fives.
We'll high five Andy. Andy, that is definitely
Andy.
there. Yeah, we're all high fiving Andy. Yeah.
He's asleep.
Oh, right. I bet he is.
He's asleep.
He's asleep.
He's asleep.
I did have to do.
I did have two little small news bits.
Okay,
we didn't
go
have
for
any fan questions, so I figured I'd fill that up. This was a casting announcement for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Reportedly, Tramel Tillman from Severance has been cast. A lot of people, I don't know who that is because I haven't seen Severance, but a lot of people online are thinking he's been cast as Norman Osborn. I don't know how true that is or not.
See that.
I wouldn't be mad.
I mean, it's a character that hasn't been introduced in this version of Spider-Man yet. So
yeah, I would not be surprised.
Here's the problem that here would be the only issue that I have with that, because it seems like that Sony had said somewhere in their contract that you can use Spider-Man for the MCU, but you cannot use any existing you can't use any existing villains. For example, you can't redo Green Goblin and Norman Osborn. So
that's why Vincent D'Onofrio cannot be in any of the movies. He said that in a Twitter.
Why he can't? Was he a Spider-Man villain?
He's a Marvel villain, but you know.
Oh, Kingpin. As far as Kingpin goes,
yeah.
Well, yeah, and that's why. I mean, it worked with Brand New Day because you had, what's his name? Is it Alfred Molina?
Yeah,
and
Doc.
Yeah, you had Ock, and you had Norman, and you had Jamie Foxx, Electro, and you had Sandman, and they all kind of reprised their roles. So it wasn't like, okay, we're just making a new villain. You're not making a new villain, you're using an existing one. So even though Sandman wasn't really him, it was just all CGI, it was still his likeness. So
then I also seen some people were saying, oh, they're bringing in Miles Morales' dad, and then somebody said they can't. Feige said that would not happen until I thought he said after X-Men or something like that.
Probably even after Beyond.
I would say they're probably wanting, and this is just me thinking, I'm not saying that this is what it is, but just me thinking, because you still got Sony and they're still doing the Across the Spider-Verse thing.
Yeah.
So they may want to complete that story because that's all Miles. All of that is Miles. So
they started recording lines now for Beyond.
So let's finish that arc of the Miles Morales story, and then we can put him into the MCU to, finish or do whatever he needs to do. So
and we all know with great ability comes great accountability.
Okay.
That's what he says into.
I haven't seen the second one. I only seen the first one.
Second one's so good.
Well, that's in the first one, but
the first one was good. The second one was amazing. I can't wait for the third one.
The second bit of news. I'm not emotionally prepared for this. A Chadwick Boseman documentary is in the works at Words and Pictures, the studio behind Superman, the Christopher Reeve story.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I think I had read something about that, and I was like, oh god, because I cried through the Christopher Reeves one.
Yeah.
So, and with Chadwick being more recent, that one's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Yep.
And then you got all kinds of rumors on Doomsday, and I swear,
Yeah.
people are just.
They're coming up with everything. I saw one
know.
that they're replacing RDJ.
Oh no! Well, somebody had reported, and I use that word loosely.
Yeah.
That they didn't mention names, but they're saying two big actors are fighting, and the way they worded it, it sounded like RDJ and Ryan Reynolds, and I'm like,
Ryan
why
Reynolds
do-
hasn't even been confirmed to be in
No.
the movie.
Well, I mean, he did make that post, but
That's true. He could be in Secret Wars for sure.
it's like, yeah, he'll probably be in it, but he's not going to have a huge role. It's just going to be so I don't know why people are running, because everybody's like picking a side or whatever, and I'm like, I ain't picking no side because I love Robert and I love Ryan, and I don't care what's going on with his wife, but because then there's that whole fiasco, and
Yeah.
I don't give a flying rat's ass. Yeah. Trying to keep it PG-13 here. But
Do you need me to take off my headphones real quick?
I'm just saying, people, you hear this stuff and I'm like, I don't care. Just like when
just let the movie come out.
Just like when celebrities do their political crap, I don't listen to it because I don't care.
Well, and
I don't care what your political views are.
People releasing all the pictures of the sets from Brand New Day, like filming. I'm like, we're gonna get the movie spoiled at this point.
I am so sick of it now.
It's like every day a new picture is released. It's like enough.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Oh, and people trying to, here's leaked photos from the set of Doomsday, and it's like you look at it and you're like, that's freaking AI. You can tell it's freaking AI. Oh my god! But people fall
It's all
for
for clicks. It's all for clicks and views at this point.
And then they argue about it, and it's like, "Oh, I bet this is happening in the movie." And I'm like,
Iron Man
just shut up.
My Iron Man only has 10 fingers. Well, my Iron Man has 12.
I'm just over it. I see it all over TikTok. I see it on Facebook, and I don't even click on it anymore. I just go by. I'm like, I don't care. Just give me a good movie.
Yeah. So, Pedro Pascal. Yeah, he's the other one that I see a lot of. Everybody's like, he's ruined the Fantastic Four, and now he's going to ruin Doomsday, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, everybody's tired of Pedro.
No, they're not.
He's in everything. Everybody's tired. It's Pedro fatigue.
No, it's not.
What's funny is if you go look back at the 90s and early 2000s, a lot of the big actors would have 3, 4, sometimes even 5 movies come out in a year. Like, that wasn't unheard of.
Harrison Ford would have, in the 80s, I swear he had 4 movies every freaking year. Yeah. Brad Pitt, same thing.
No one has ever heard Debbie say, we're getting too much Harrison Ford this year. Just enough.
Well, I mean, even now, I mean, and I've talked to my brother about this many times, is Josh Brolin seems like he's in everything now.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. But you don't hear people complaining about Josh Brolin.
No.
Yeah. Or Sydney Sweeney. Oh my god. Now that one I'm sick of. I don't think she can act.
No, I think she's just in Euphoria. I don't know the last movie she had come out.
No, she just had a movie come out.
She's all over everything else. Though.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Eden is the movie, I think.
I've heard of that. Okay.
She's in there, and then there's another movie that's coming out. I don't know if it's later this year or next year, but she's in that, and I'm like, I've seen her in a few movies. Well, Madam Web, and then
I've only seen.
Yeah, and then there was a movie that I don't think it was at the theaters. I think it was on Netflix because I watched it because it had Glenn Powell in it, and I was just like, I haven't made up my mind about Glenn Powell. But it was him and her, and I was just like,
really?
I don't get it. I think it was Glenn Powell. I don't know. She had some kind of love interest, and I was just like,
oh, Anyone But You. I think that was the movie.
Was that it?
Wait, actually, was that Sydney?
I don't know.
I need to look it up now.
But I was just like, I'm not impressed.
Yeah, it was Anyone But You. That movie was bad too. I wasn't a fan of it.
outside of
Yeah.
her bodacious tatas.
Yeah.
That's all she had.
Well-
And she's a beautiful girl. Beautiful. I just don't think she can act.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty common.
Or maybe she
nowadays.
just hasn't had the right project yet. But I'm not impressed.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, I've only seen her in Anyone But You and Madam Web, and those aren't. That's not a high bar right there.
Yeah. Well,
So,
and you go, 80s and 90s. Julia Roberts. Holy
Mhm.
crap, she was in everything.
Sandra Bullock
Yeah.
too. She was
Yeah.
everywhere.
Bullock,
So
yeah.
people just need to shut up. This is what happens when an actor or actress is hot. And I'm not talking
Yeah.
looks.
Right.
But when they're hot, yeah, they get cast for everything.
Look at Michael Caine. He was in a ton of movies. You didn't see people going, too much Michael Caine. I mean, it just
Well, even after Connery stopped doing Bond, he was all over the place too.
yeah.
The Rock. I love that movie.
Actually, I sat down and watched The Man Who Would Be King. So you said Michael Caine, and that reminded me. But if you haven't seen The Man Who Would Be King, go watch it because it's a great,
So you saying Michael Caine made me
great,
think of
great
Jaws
movie.
4, actually.
No, don't watch that one.
That was
Every
when he
year I do a Jaws rewatch, and I have to watch every single one of them. Yeah.
1 and 3 are probably 1, of course, absolute
Yeah.
favorite.
Oh yeah.
But 3 is the only one I can stomach to sit through every once in a
Really?
while.
That CGI is
It's not CGI, it's 3D effects.
3D.
or 3D, whatever.
Yeah, 3D effects.
It's worse.
It's
Yeah.
I don't know
horrible.
why they can't go back and remaster that and make it look normal, because it does. It
Okay.
throws you off every single time you
Okay.
watch that.
Hollywood, if you're listening, Jaws 3 and Jaws 4 are 2 movies that we need a special edition on.
We need a 4K
we need
remaster.
a George Lucas style. We're going to CGI the crap out of this thing and make it look good.
Actually, just get rid of all the actors and just have it as the shark scenes, and there you go.
So other than that, and Jaws 2, I mean, Jaws 2 was okay.
You know,
Yeah, I
there's kind
like
of
Jaws
a
too.
there's a unofficial 5th Jaws movie called Cruel Jaws.
I
that
heard
just
about
came out.
that,
Yeah,
but did it ever get made, or was that just?
it was made. I think it's a foreign movie. I want to say, because I heard about it for the first time this year, and I think there was like a big copyright deal and everything. But their argument was like, "But there's cruel in the front," you know.
Oh, wait.
Let me
I
see.
think I seen snippets of that movie, because I seen that and I was just like,
Yeah, it came out in 1995.
oh, it was bad. It was
Yeah.
worse than what the previous 4 or previous 3, because number 1 is peak.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, oh God.
I
yeah.
think it's like a fan
Oh, it's on,
considered.
man, it's everywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's-
Roku, Tubi, Pluto.
there's a reason for that. Yeah, I think it's considered like it's like an official Jaws. But
And it
Yeah.
even, I think there was 1 or 2 of the actors that were pretty well known. And I'm like, how in the hell did you ever agree to do this
Well,
movie?
I think sometimes people read I've heard of times where like a script can be really good, but then it just does not translate to the screen. Like it just, or maybe they needed the money, they needed the paycheck. You know, the
No, but
original
I was just
Jaws,
like, oh my God.
the original Jaws has one of the best line deliveries in all of movies. When they first think they've caught the shark that ate the kid, and Richard Dreyfuss says it's a tiger shark. The guy turns and says, what?
Oh Lord.
Great
All
show.
right. Are we done?
And
Have a
we're
headache coming
explaining how
on.
Jaws ties to the MCU. That's what we were doing.
See, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go watch Cruel Jaws now. Shameless
lose some brain
plugs. What do we
cells.
got tonight, Debbie?
Wednesday we have a new War of the Stars dropping. Thursday we will be back with our journey through Clone Wars rewatch season 1 episode.
There's 2 episodes this time.
17 and
Oh, is
18.
it 2 episodes?
Yeah, it's the blue.
Oh yeah, the blue virus.
The blue virus or blue
Alright.
shadow
The
virus.
Yeah, blue shadow virus. Yes. So 2 episodes or 2 episode arc. So we'll be continuing on with that. Saturday we have Geek Gauntlet, and then Monday we will be back with more Jessica Jones.
When's
So
the
there's-
Geek and I gonna return?
I have not
Yeah.
heard anything.
That I was thinking about this today. So we've got 3 episodes of Jessica Jones left, and Andrew, you're kind of our keeper of the timeline. When does Zombies come out?
Ooh,
I know
just
Wonder
saw-
Wonder Man. I think is December, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Zombies. I want to say the release date was moved up. Let me see the official.
Wasn't it October?
Yeah, let me see.
It should be because of the time frame.
Right now it's saying the first episode is on September 24th. Now I don't
Okay.
know if that drops all at once or if that is a let me see if that's all at once, because I know like Eyes of Wakanda was all at once.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. Are we going to be on Monday? Because that's Labor Day.
No, we'll take Labor Day off, especially since, and I'll say this.
So we can still finish up. I'm looking at it now on the calendar. We can
Mhm.
still finish up Jessica Jones because did you say what day? 24th?
Yes.
That's a Wednesday.
Okay.
So the last episode of Jessica Jones season 1 we can do on the 22nd. Zombies comes out Wednesday the 24th. So then the next Monday we can do.
So we'll finish season 1 of Jessica Jones just in time for Zombies to start.
In Zombies, it's saying will be 4 episodes all at once. So like
Okay.
Eyes of Wakanda.
Why just 4?
I don't know.
It worked for Eyes of Wakanda.
And it might be like it
Yeah,
might be an
but-
anthology series. I'm not sure.
This will have. I'm thinking. I could be wrong. It's been so. Have they even come out with a trailer?
For Zombies.
No, they have
I
not.
don't
Yeah.
think so.
I didn't think so. Because I'm hoping Bucky, Sebastian Stan.
Oh, I just finished reading the Winter Soldier comic run for the first time. It was really good. They honestly
Have you read
stayed
the
pretty.
book?
No, I have not read the book.
Wow. Book is
But the movie is pretty faithful to the comic book.
Okay, Andrew, do you have any shameless plugs?
Yes. Last night on the Cam and Focus YouTube channel, Cam and I attempted to discuss 2 Neil Breen films while Cam suffered from some hot sauce for about 20 minutes. And could only get out about 4 words at a time. It was a lot of fun. This coming Sunday, we will be discussing the action film Atomic Blonde.
I have never heard of that.
Yeah, it's
Who's
one
in
of
it?
those
the same. What's her name? Charlie Theron.
Charlize
Guys.
Theron.
Yeah, whatever. She's in it. It's the same director. It's I don't know how to say her name, but it's the director of that movie was the co-director of the original John Wick. So there's kind of a she's like an MI6 female James Bond, I guess, kind of thing. It looks fun, so we're gonna talk about that. Last Saturday, I joined Spencer on his channel, The Dingus Den, and we reviewed Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 1. And we will be doing that each Saturday after the episodes drop. So be sure to go over there and check us out.
It's got James McAvoy.
Yeah, it's got a surprisingly stacked cast. Oh.
I'm looking at a picture and I'm
McAvoy or
like,
Stewart. I get so mixed up with these timelines.
So yeah, that's all
what
I
year did
got.
this come out?
2017, I believe. I want to say.
Okay, so
Yeah.
a kind of younger.
Yeah. So anyway. There you go.
Anyway, so yes,
He's
we
hot.
Now Debbie's all like, I gotta watch
will.
this.
Now I want to go
No,
watch
I'm gonna
it.
watch it now.
It's on Prime apparently. So
Yeah.
He's such a good actor, though.
I've got
Come
the
on.
Blu-ray actually, so I don't have to worry about that.
So anyway, I don't have anything. We will, like Debbie said, we will not be back this Monday because it's Labor Day. Plus, this is a short work week for me because once every 7 years, my birthday happens to fall on a Friday, and if my birthday falls on a Friday, then I take that day off because then I get a 4-day weekend.
You've got to do it one more time because one of my younger sister's birthdays is Wednesday.
It's my birthday!
And you'll get to do it again on Thursday too.
We're just cutting it real short, Debbie. Don't worry, we're fine. We're good.
If I look at our analytics tomorrow morning and I see copyrights, I'm coming after you.
You do that.
Well,
please.
guess what?
You
He's
can-
gonna have to do.
You can send me a picture in the messages of somebody flipping me off. That's fine.
He can. He's gonna have to
I'm
do it
good with
again. He's gonna have to do it again on Thursday because my dad's birthday is on Saturday. So
On Saturday, my birthday's on Friday.
It's my birthday!
Sorry.
and
I
then
love that
I'm kidding.
song. Anyway, all right, that's gonna do it for us tonight, right here on MCU Mondays. Y'all all have a great rest of your week. We will see all of you the week after next when we finish up Jessica Jones. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.
Shit! Language. No one else is going to deal with the fact that Cap just said language.
I know.
For gosh sake, watch your language.
That's not going away anytime soon.
You bet your ass.
Steve, you said a bad language word.
Did you tell everyone?
Out with the platinum bastard.
Steve doesn't like that kind of talk.
You know what, Romano?
Fury, you son of a bitch.
Ooh, you kiss your mother with that mouth?